In the world of performance cars, few names resonate as loudly as the BMW M3. It's a name that emerged in the mid-80s, born from a burning desire and an unquenchable thirst for dominance in the world of motorsport. BMW, a brand that's no stranger to the world of speed and performance, needed something special, something extraordinary to compete in the Group A Touring Car Championship. And thus, the concept of the BMW M3 was born, a car that was not just built, but meticulously crafted, designed with one purpose in mind: to conquer the racetrack. Every curve, every line, every gear was tuned to perfection, ensuring that the M3 was not just a car, but a force to be reckoned with. As the world watched in eager anticipation, in 1986, the first BMW M3 rolled off the production line. And so it began, the start of a legendary journey that would redefine the world of performance cars. Thus, in 1986, the first BMW M3 rolled off the production line, marking the start of a legendary journey. As times changed, so did the M3, evolving with each iteration to meet the demands of its time. When the second-generation M3, the E36, rolled out in 1992, it marked a noticeable shift in BMW's approach. The E36 was more refined and offered increased comfort compared to its predecessor. It was as if BMW had taken the raw racing pedigree of the original M3 and dressed it in a suit, ready to charm not just the racetrack but also the city streets and highways. This was a car that was just as comfortable doing the school run as it was tearing down the back straight of a racetrack. With a more aerodynamic design and an upgraded engine, the E36 was faster, smoother, and more sophisticated. It was the M3 growing up, proving that it could be both a sports car and a comfortable cruiser. And then came the millennium, and with it, the E46 M3. This was a return to form for the M3, a rekindling of its performance-oriented roots. The E46 was all about driving pleasure, and it showed. A newly designed engine with more power, a stiffer body for better handling, and a design that was both aggressive and elegant. The E46 was a car that wanted to be driven and driven hard. An important highlight of the E46 was the introduction of the SMG, the sequential manual gearbox. This was BMW's attempt at merging the best of both worlds, the control of a manual gearbox with the convenience of an automatic. And while it had its critics, there's no denying that it added a new dimension to the M3 driving experience. With the E46, BMW reinforced the M3's reputation as a car that offered both thrilling performance and everyday usability. It was a sports car that you could drive to work, take on a road trip, or unleash on a racetrack. And that's the beauty of the M3. It's a car that can do it all, and do it exceptionally well. The M3 was about to undergo its most significant transformation yet. Just as the world was getting used to the idea of a six-cylinder M3, BMW threw us a curveball in 2007 with the introduction of the E90 and E92 models. For the first time ever, the M3 was powered by a V8 engine. This 4-liter beast took the performance to a whole new level, pushing out a whopping 414 horsepower, but the changes didn't stop there. Alongside the traditional sedan, the M3 Coupe made its debut. This two-door variant offered all the performance of the M3, but with a sleeker, more aggressive look that made it an instant classic. Yet, as the saying goes, all good things must come to an end. The V8 engine was short-lived, and with the launch of the F80 model in 2014, the M3 returned to its roots with a 6-cylinder engine. But this wasn't just any 6-cylinder. This was a twin-turbocharged 3-liter monster that delivered a staggering 425 horsepower. Despite the shift in engine design, the F80 continued to embody the M3's spirit of practicality. It offered 4 doors, plenty of room for passengers and luggage, and yet, it was capable of going from 0 to 60 in just 4.1 seconds. To say it was a wolf in sheep's clothing would be an understatement. Over the years, the M3 has seen many changes. It has grown, evolved, and adapted to the changing times. But through it all, one thing has remained constant: its core DNA. The M3 has always been about performance and practicality, a car that can be driven daily and yet deliver thrilling performance on demand. In the E90, E92, and F80 models, we see this DNA in full display. We see the relentless pursuit of performance, the willingness to push boundaries, and the commitment to deliver a car that is as exciting to drive as it is practical to own. Once again, the M3 had evolved, but its core DNA of performance and practicality remained unchanged. The BMW M3 isn't just a road car, it's a drift king. Indeed, when it comes to the world of drifting, the BMW M3 reigns supreme. So why is the M3 such a titan in the drifting world? Well, it all boils down to a few key factors. First off, the M3 is a rear-wheel drive vehicle. This layout, favored by drifters worldwide, allows drivers to break traction in the rear tires while maintaining control of the front. But there's more to the M3's drifting prowess than just its drivetrain. The car's weight distribution plays a crucial role too. The M3 boasts a near-perfect weight balance with almost an equal amount of mass over the front and rear axles. This balance helps to keep the car stable and predictable during high-speed maneuvers, making it easier for drivers to pull off stunning drifts. Of course, power is a key ingredient in any drift recipe, and the M3 delivers in spades. From the 4-cylinder engine of the original E30 to the turbocharged 6-cylinder beasts in the latest models, M3 engines are known for their high-revving nature and ample horsepower. This power, combined with the car's rear-wheel drive layout and balanced weight distribution, makes the M3 a dream to drift. The M3 isn't just popular among amateur drifters. Some of the biggest names in the drifting world choose the M3 as their weapon of choice. Famous drifters like Rhys Millen and Tanner Faust have been known to slide behind the wheel of an M3, demonstrating the car's capabilities on the world stage. But it's not just about the professionals. The M3 is beloved by drift enthusiasts of all skill levels. From weekend warriors to dedicated drift clubs, the M3 is a common sight at drift events around the globe. Its combination of power, balance, and rear-wheel drive dynamics make it a favorite among those who live for the thrill of sideways action. In the hands of a skilled driver, an M3 can dance around a track with an elegance that few cars can match. And that, my friends, is why the BMW M3 is the drift king. For many owners, the M3 is a canvas, ready to be modified and personalized. And why not? After all, the thrill of owning a BMW M3 isn't just about its inherent performance and pedigree, but also about the endless possibilities that come with the art of modification. One of the most common modifications that M3 owners indulge in is engine tuning. By tweaking the engine control unit, or ECU, owners can extract even more power from the M3's already potent engine, pushing the boundaries of performance. This is like giving the car a new heart, a heart that beats with more vigor, more power, and more life. Then there's the exhaust upgrade. A good exhaust can do wonders for a car's performance, and the M3 is no exception. Upgrading the exhaust not only gives the M3 a more aggressive and distinctive roar, but it also improves the car's power and torque figures. It's like giving the car a new voice, a voice that's louder, prouder, and more assertive. And of course, we can't forget about suspension mods. A good suspension is crucial for maintaining control and stability at high speeds. And with a car as fast as the M3, this becomes even more important. By modifying the suspension, owners can fine-tune the car's handling characteristics, making it more responsive and agile. This is like giving the car a new set of legs that are stronger, more flexible, and more capable. But the art of modification isn't just about performance, it's also about personalization. Every modification is a statement, a way for the owner to imprint their personality onto the car. Whether it's a subtle change like a new set of wheels, or a more drastic one like a complete body kit, each modification makes the M3 a little bit more unique, a little bit more personal. With the right modifications, an M3 can become a truly unique machine, a reflection of its owner's personality and passion for performance. So go ahead, make your mark, and let your M3 tell your story. The story of the M3 isn't over. In fact, it's just beginning a new chapter. The latest iteration of this iconic series, the G80, made its grand debut in 2020. A bold new direction for BMW, the G80 has certainly stirred up conversation. Its controversial design, a radical departure from its predecessors, has split opinions. But there's no denying that it commands attention. Yet beneath this audacious exterior lies the heart of a true M3. The G80 boasts an increase in power, a testament to BMW's relentless pursuit of performance. But it's not just about raw speed. The G80 is a machine that upholds BMW's commitment to delivering sheer driving pleasure. Its finely tuned balance of power and control make it a joy to handle, whether on a racetrack or a scenic back road. The BMW M3, a car with a rich history and a bright future, continues to write its legend on roads and racetracks around the world.